I thought that I would get started on a little bit of lunch for her. She doesn't get to eat Southern very often. This is going to be just overload for her. I'm starting with my mac and cheese. It goes in the crock pot. It's rich and creamy and different from any mac and cheese I've ever had. We're going to start with 8 ounces of elbow macaroni that I've already cooked, and that's the only thing you have to cook for this. Then you just throw everything else in the crock pot. Couldn't be easier. I love Carrie because she loves my cooking. She always compliments everything I do. That's why she's my friend. I got about 4.5 or 5 cups of cheddar cheese. Yeah, that's a lot of cheese. I just have to say that if I have to choose between cheese and chocolate, I'm going to pick cheese every time. We're going to put almost all of this in here and leave about half a cup to just kind of sprinkle on the top before we start this. I've never really heard of evaporated milk in mac and cheese. I think usually there's milk or maybe half and half. This actually has regular whole milk and evaporated milk in it. Evaporated milk has less water, so it just keeps it really, really creamy. This is a 12-ounce can of evaporated milk. This is one dish that you just make for very special girlfriends. You have a little bit of it, and then you don't eat for 2 days, and then you're fine. So we're going to crack 2 eggs and whisk them and stick them in there. I hope she's hungry. I think she'll be hungry. Macaroni and cheese is a Southern thing, you know. I haven't been to a covered dish supper or a group gathering where somebody didn't bring mac and cheese. Crockpot macaroni and cheese is awesome because it cooks for 3 hours and 15 minutes. So once you get it in there, you can go about your day and do your thing. I'm going to get this made, then I'm going to head to the airport to pick up Carrie. Speaking of Carrie and picking her up at the airport, I have to go in my truck. First time she came to visit me, we got ready to go somewhere and walked outside, and I was going to get in the car. She looked at me like a little sad puppy. She said, "Can we go in the truck? Can we take the truck?" So I never ever go pick her up in anything but the dually 6 tires. You never know when you're going to have to haul something, right? Regular whole milk, 1.5 cups. I think she's going to be pretty excited about this. She's never had this before. See how easy this is? Half a stick of butter melted in the microwave, about 30 seconds at the most. A little bit of salt and pepper. These are my exotic spices that I use. You don't really need to get much more exotic than that. Stir it up. You just kind of getting everything stirred together. You top it off with the rest of your cheese. And a little paprika, because all Southern things have to have just a little spice on top. This will make it nice and pretty. This is just going to cook for 3 hours and 15 minutes on low in the crock pot. Did I mention that this is really an appetizer, that we're actually having fried chicken for dinner? So I gotta go pick up Carrie.